Hi guys! We are back this time with the book recommendations. This book recommendation contains our favorite books, our beloved. We want you to read these books because we want you to know how great these books were to us.
Yes, and how beautiful these books are, and you may like them. So shall we begin? Three of my book recommendations and three of Anmol's book recommendations. Let's begin with mine first. This book is so close to me. This is On the Mountain Second. And what is even more special about this book is the writer of this book, Khaled Hosseini, who is like everything to me. And I'm not even exaggerating. The first book I read was A Thousand Splendid Suns, and I want to recommend that book instead of this, but no, this is actually Hosseini's best work. And the story is beautiful, the words are lyrical, everything about this book.
It is a moving book, yeah. If you can read both of Khaled Hosseini's books, A Thousand Splendid Suns
and The Kite Runner.
Okay,
so the Khaled Hosseini has three books. First was The Kite Runner, second is A Thousand Splendid Suns, and this is the third one. You can give them, can give three of them a read, but this one is a must. This is his latest book. It was released last year. You will love it. And I'm not kidding, and I'm not exaggerating.
The second book. This book is my favorite book. It's Perfume by
And you have
Patrick.
no idea how much I've heard about this book. And I'm still yet to read it. I will read it.
Set in France, and it's about a man who has this great ability to smell everything.
No, that's a superpower. It's everything. That man can smell what? Colors and threads?
Different colors, different types
How
of threads,
new is
everything.
that?
And it's a story of a murderer. It's about a man who's so fond of scents that he wants to preserve the scent of people.
Yeah, he can smell everything, right?
He can smell everything. In order for others to smell it too, he preserves that smell. He tries to do that through this book. Perfume is the kind of book where you think, how did you come up with that plot?
That happens. You think of the author, like, how did he or she do it?
It's an amazing, the skill, how he wrote the story, how he must have thought of it. It's extraordinary.
Number three, the book that we recommend here is The Book Thief. I think you all might have heard about Book Thief, or maybe the movie that released recently. The book is set in Second World War, Nazi Germany, and it's a story of a small girl, but it is so much more than, and what's the greatest thing about Book Thief? It is narrated by Death. And I mean it literally. The narrator of the book is Death, and Death is narrating the story of a little girl. And Death says that, during that time, in Second World War Germany, I had a lot of business to do. Like, I was very busy because I was Death, and it was World War II. So, that was something for me. So, you need to read this book, and this book will take you places. And this book, just read The Book Thief. And how cool is the cover page?
The next is Waiting for Godot.
And it is our favorite.
By Samuel Beckett.
Yes.
We were supposed to read it for our English literature class.
The book is in dialogues. It's actually a play, not really a novel. And how do we talk? How do we start about Waiting for Godot?
Thankful this was in our syllabus.
This book is beyond the concepts of time, reality, sex, gender, love, emotions. This book is beyond everything you have ever known or learned, or everything you've ever seen.
It makes you question, it makes you think, it makes you realize.
It can put this flow of emotions in you which you never know that they exist. Look, the subtitle of the book is A Tragedy in Two Acts. It's just so much more than a tragedy. It's so much more than a novel. It's so much more than everything you have ever known.
It's a comedy in a tragedy, it's a tragedy in a comedy. You'll never know because...
Waiting for Godot is a book you need to read. Book and the line is Midnight Children by Salman Rushdie. Okay, so this book is personally recommended for Indians, because if you're an Indian, you need to read this book. Not just that you want to or that you like it, but if you're an Indian, you need to read this book because you need to know what is in there. You need to know what has happened in your country and what is still happening in your country. The book has many supernatural elements.
And a sense of reality to it.
And a sense of reality, and both things are combined so effortlessly. Salman Rushdie is... we all know. And what's so great is this is the only book that has got Booker Prize 3 times. And that is not overrated. This book deserved it. It earned it. It first got a Booker Prize of the Year, then it got Booker of the Booker Prizes, then it got Best of the Booker Prizes. How cool is that? This is the book of the books. Salman Rushdie's Midnight Children is like an epic tale. And apart from the story, what even more beautiful is the way Rushdie wrote it. Some people, you just read them and you know that they're just born writers. The book is so effortless. You know, when you read like Hosseini, you know that every word is struggled. He has worked through it. He has put his soul out in it. But when you read somebody like Hosseini, you just know that it came effortlessly. He just took a pen and everything came because it's so different.
He's
And
born
so,
with a talent. He didn't have to try it. Right?
This book is from a true genius, from a born talent of a writer. Salman Rushdie's The Midnight Children.
The next book. This was also in my syllabus. The Outsider by Albert Camus.
Albert Camus. This book questions laws, and this book questions the way society works. And you know, we ever since we were born, we just know how the world works and the way we are told to. We never think of anything apart from that. Like, you're supposed to get up, you're supposed to brush your teeth, you're supposed to go to the school and then get a job, get married, produce children, blah blah blah.
It makes you question your routine.
Yeah,
it makes you question
the society.
The humanity.
Is this what you really born to do? Is this how it really works? If somebody thieves, is he really bad? You know, this book makes you empathize. Like, we're told that if this happens, it is bad. If this happens, this is good. If bad happens, you cry. If this happens, you laugh, you smile. But
you're not supposed to do anything.
You're just told these things. You're not born with it. You're not born with a chart or a map or anything.
You don't have to work according to the society. And how not working according to the society goes beyond limits.
Yeah, so The Outsiders is a must read. And so that was it for today. If you have some of your book recommendations, please do tell us, because we are bibliophiles and we love to read good books. So if you can tell me, you know, even a single book that is good and that changed your life or that I need to read, please do tell me, because I would love that and I will be forever in your debt.
And if you want us to review any of the book, please let us know. We will read it as soon as possible and we'll review it for you. And like, comment, subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Never forget
if you
to subscribe.
like us.
We'll be back with the next video next week. Till then, read all these amazing books. Alright then.
Bye.